Hello students, I am Aisha Munshi handling math subject for 5th standard. Students, we are learning our first chapter name is decimals. In this chapter we learn a place value chart for decimals, and we also learn equivalent decimals, like decimals and unlike decimals, and we solve exercise based on these concepts. And we learn decimals and fractions, converting decimals into fractions and fractions into decimals. And we also solve the examples based on that concepts. Today we are going to learn comparison of decimals. Let us recall the method of comparing decimals that we studied in class 4. These are the rules to be followed. First is, if they are unlike decimals, convert them into like decimals. First, compare the whole number parts. If the whole number part is the small, start comparing same. Start comparing decimal part from the 10th place, then the 100, and so on. Let's solve one example. On page number 82, exercise number 1.2. Fill in the blanks with less than, greater than, or equal to. First one is 6.02, 2.05. So student, comparing of decimals, we have to compare the whole number part. Which is the whole number part is here? Left side numbers of decimal points are whole number parts, these parts. So student, you can see here whole number parts having same number 6 and 6. So student, we have to compare decimal part. This is the decimal part in the right side of decimal point. Here first place is 10th place. 10th place is also having same numbers 0 and 0. So student, compare the 100th place. In 100th place, here is number 2 and here is number 5. Which number is greater? This one is greater. So student, put here this mark. 6.02 is less than 6.05. Next number is B, 81.79, 81.709. In whole number part, these are having same numbers 81 and 81. So let's compare decimal part. It is the decimal parts. Here is in 10th place number 7. Here also number 7. In 100th place, here is number 9 and here is number 0. So student, which number is greater? This one is greater. So student, put here the mark of greater than, and it is right as 81.79 is greater than 81.709. So student, we solve these two exercises. You have to solve these two exercises as your homework in your maths notebook. Let us move on. Next exercise, second one is 2. Arrange in ascending order. Arrange in ascending order. A, 4.15, 4.015, 4.2 and 4.28. Let us solve this one. Our question is A, 4.15, 4.015, 4.2 and 4.28. Students, ascending means forming or writing number from smaller to greater. So student, in this number, which number is smaller? This is 4.15, 4.015, 4.2 and 4.28. So student, in whole number parts, every decimal having number 4. And in a decimal part, first one is having 1, second one is 0, third one is 2, and fourth one is also 2. So student, which number is smaller? This one is smaller because it is having 4.0 in 10th place decimal part. In 10th place it is having 0. So student, write here 4.015 is smaller than. Place here mark of smaller than. After this, in 10th place, which number is small? Here is 1, here is 2, and here is also 2. So student, this number is smaller, 4.15. Next, it is smaller than. This number is having 4.2 and this is having 4.28. Which is smaller? This one is smaller because it does not have any hundreds place and it is having 100 place number 8. So student, write here 4.2 is smaller than 4.28 and our answer is 4.015 is smaller than 4.15 and it is smaller than 4.2 and this is smaller than 4.28. Student, let us solve one more exercise. Is B. What is B? B is 83.2 comma 83.02 comma 8.302 comma 82.03. So student, let us compare. Write these numbers in ascending order. So student, we have to write first which number is smaller. Let us compare whole number part. This is having 83, second is 83, third one is 8 and last one is 82. So student, which number is smaller? This one is smaller. Right here 8.302 because it is 8 not 83. Next is first one is 83, second one is 83. This is we wrote, this one is we wrote, and fourth one is 82. These two are 83 and it is less, one number less than these two numbers. So student, write here this is less than 82.03 and it is less than. So students, here remains only two numbers, 83.2 and 83.02. In whole number parts, both numbers having same numbers, 83 and 83. In decimal parts, in 10th place it is having number 2 and this one is having 02. So student, which is less? This one is less than this number. So student, write here 83.02 and last remains this number. Right here is less than 83.2. Students, we solve these two. You have to solve these two exercises at your home in your maths notebook as your homework. And now we are going to solve exercise number 3, arrange in descending order. Here A 7.8, 8.7, 9.8, 8.9. Let us solve this one. Third one is arrange in descending order. So student, example is A 7.8 comma 8.7, 9.8, 8.9. So student, ascending means writing number or forming number smaller to greater to smaller. Or descending means forming or writing numbers from greater to smaller. So student, comparing whole number parts, this one is having 7, 8, 9 and 8. So student, which number is greater in whole number part? This one is greater. So write here 9.8. Second is this one is having 8.7 and it is having 8.9. In whole number part, these two numbers having same numbers. In a decimal part, this one is having number 7 and this one is having number 8. Which is greater? This one is greater. So write here 8.9. Next is 8.7. Place here greater than mark. Next is 8.7 and here remains only one number, decimal number, which is 7.8. 7.8. Understand? Forming numbers from greater to smaller. So student, in third exercise we solve only first one. You have to solve B, C, D exercise as your homework in your maths notebook and send on WhatsApp. Thank you.